Yo, yo.
Yep.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77 back at you with my man Leg. We are here to talk to you about Mallorca versus Real Madrid. First things first, it's Mallorca on the island. They're always going to try and play tough. They're going to play physical. It shows here they're setting up in a 4-2-3-1. I have a pretty big feeling that everybody except for Mariki is pretty much going to be playing defense and packed behind the ball. I think that, we don't see very many changes here from the starting 11 we saw on Wednesday. It is a different formation, I guess, that they're showing us here, but whatever. It doesn't matter if it's a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Madrid kind of plays positionless football anyway, where guys are going to go wherever there's space, wherever they think they're dangerous and wherever they get into dangerous areas. Madrid's going to win this game, and the market has shifted all over on this game, especially because we played Wednesday. Before Wednesday, Madrid was only like minus 160 on the money line. You could get them on the Asian handicap at -1 for a plus number. Now you're looking at like Madrid minus 1.25, and we're sitting at minus 235 is the best price on the money line. So people watch Madrid play on Wednesday, saw us beat Atalanta's ass. Twitter and a lot of others were very critical of our first 45 minutes, but then didn't really have shit to say about the second 45. It's Madrid all day here, guys. I don't think you expect anything else from us. I'll throw it over to Leg and let's see what he thinks before we jump into some numbers here.
Wow. So I feel like I said a lot of this on Wednesday already about this game and Madrid -1.5, and I'm just here to let you know, same shit, different day. Madrid -1.5. I'm getting it at like plus 105-ish. I'm not saying we keep him out of the net. We make a lot of mistakes in the back. It's still the beginning of the season. Billy Tao's still getting his feet back under him. I think he's going to find his form again, and that back line is going to be vicious, barring injury. But for now, it's a team that does not like us very much, opening up at home. I really just want to talk about these two guys that are literally playing next to each other. Are both going to get cards, and Vinny's also going to get a card. But I think we're not doing any player stuff yet, and that could just end up taking a whole 30 minutes talking about these guys.
I mean, yeah, we can start there. I mean, I like your look on Vinicius's card. It's Mallorca. There's a history of us playing away here. I'm trying to get under Vinny's skin, trying to get him booked, trying to get him red carded, trying to get him sent off. So yeah, Maffeo is also a scumbag, so he's good for a booking. Samu, Captain Raleigh. Yeah. They're all good looks for bookings over there. They got a lot to deal with. Vinny, Mbappe, Bellingham, Tuch, Rodrigo, even when Vinny and Rodrigo switch up which side of the field they're going to be on. Even Mendy and Rudiger. So a lot to deal with there. I didn't see any bookings numbers on my stuff, not for team totals, but over 4.5 bookings in a Mallorca versus Madrid game just seems super, super low. So
Cesar Soto is also the official, so just know that he averages like 5.5 yellows per game.
Yeah, so you can get over 4.5 bookings at -110. You can get over 5.5 at plus 154 if they're available in your state. And I definitely like the over 4.5 bookings. As far as Madrid guys go who might get booked besides Vinny, Tuch, we know that he's the king of the scorpion tackles.
Jude Bellingham probably. I think Mbappe is the one I picked for today, though. They usually they tend to pick one of our front four there that they're going to pick on, and I think it's going to be an Mbappe day.
Yeah. I also like Carvajal because he's always got a bunch of get back responsibility. Fetty because he covers so much ground. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with Madrid cards. You want to throw anything else in there?
No, because then everyone will have a card somehow. Because it's honestly going to be a rough 90 minutes for anyone that's getting used to La Liga and you're just here to watch Mbappe. Get ready for some of the most frustrating officiating you're ever going to see.
Facts. So yeah, we already kind of covered Madrid on the handicap. I don't hate taking Madrid and over 1.5 at -120-ish. I think that's a good way to find some value here on Madrid as well. Madrid, I know you said we might not keep a clean sheet, but Courtois hasn't given up one since he's come back from injury. So if you're into that, Madrid to win to nil at +120 is definitely a good look. I could also see both teams to score no. Look, they're giving us Mbappe at a plus number on a goal again. I'm kind of going to have to take it. And I'm going to say this week in and week out. I'm taking Vinny assist every single fucking game they play until he becomes like shorter than plus 280. He's sitting at plus 350 right now over on DraftKings. Just look at all of the talent Vinny has to cut the ball back into. He's got Mbappe, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Fetty, Danny Carvajal crashing back post, Tuch, Rudiger. Like, there's so many options here, and all he's got to do is beat you on the touchline and have a tough angle, and you know he's going to find somebody in the middle of the box to cut the ball back to. So I'm all over Vinny assist here, especially at that plus 350 number over on DraftKings. Do I like both teams to score? I personally don't. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say that Madrid's completely unbeatable defensively. I just have a hard time seeing Mallorca push forward a lot this game. Mariki isn't like anybody they don't have a bunch of quality finishers. They're probably going to be looking to park the bus here. So I'm not big on both teams to score. I think Madrid to win to nil at plus 120 has a little value there if you want to get involved in that. Hala Madrid, thank you, JD Films, appreciate it. Vinny assist plus 200 on the offshore. I mean, I still like it. I still can justify how often Vinny is going to have a cutback open and be looking to distribute the ball here, especially when guys are collapsing on him. So again, I'm instantly taking Vinny assist until it gets to plus 280. I still think plus 200 is plenty of value, but you kind of got to make your own decision on that, Mike. I think it is value still.
I also want to throw Rodrigo's name into the ring there because he has free range on every single free kick now. He's taking every single corner. I think the only reason he wouldn't be on the set piece is if Modric is in, and Ancelotti has already said he has free range on all free kicks. So plus 400 was the best number I saw for Rodrigo. And I'm also looking for my boy Rudiger in the box. Him to just attempt a shot with plus 110. That's probably my favorite number of the entire fucking match besides all the bookings between Maffeo, Vinny, and Raya.
I really like Madrid on the corner handicap here as well. I think Mallorca's maybe got 3 corners in them for the entire game. Madrid on -2 on a corner handicap at a plus number, I think is really good value. It's not that we rack up a shit ton of corners. Vinny's really good at winning them, especially when he's driving the touchline. But the thing is, I just don't see Mallorca with the ball in our final third very often. So I think it's going to be tough for them to get corners. That said, if Madrid can somehow trap Mallorca into forcing them to come out and play in the middle third or in our final third, that's where we open up the long ball. That's where we open up the line-breaking passes where we can beat you with our speed. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. I do have a feeling that Mallorca is really going to want to sit back in their own box and play a low block and kind of park the bus here. Is that kind of what you're thinking too, Leg? Because that's the only way I see them having any effectiveness against Madrid here.
I don't know. I think they're going to try to high press us for maybe like, I want to say 10 minutes tops, not even, maybe like 8. And act like they want to start hot like that when they want to start fast. They might catch us a couple times. We'll hear the announcers get excited about Mallorca, how serious they're taking it opening day at their crib, yada, yada. And then 30 minutes will go by, and we'll see Vinny in behind, Rodrigo in behind, Mbappe in behind. I really just want to know what Soto's going to do to ruin this game for me. Bellingham shot on target for sure for me, and to score or assist. We have one of those lineups where, kind of take your pick. Whatever numbers look good to you, anyone could be involved in the goal. Anyone could finish that goal. That's why if he's actually hitting the target, I would say Bellingham, yes.
Yeah, like we said on Wednesday, I do expect some regression on Bellingham goals numbers just because of how high-powered our front three is now by adding Mbappe. So I'm a little more pro his assist number as a standalone, but if you're finding his to score assist at a plus number, I'm not going to try and talk you out of it. So look, you're getting plus 115 on to score assist on FanDuel anyway. I haven't shopped that around, so I'm not going to try and talk you out of it there. I do think that Bellingham is still a key part of our offense. Speaking of kind of the corners and the corner handicap I was talking about, with the corners, Leg mentioned, again, Rodrigo takes all of our set pieces, so I think that he's a really good look for an assist. Rudiger, just to get his head on one, as Leg was saying, for a shot at a plus number, I think is good value. You can find Rudiger to have a header. You can find Rudiger to throw a shot on target, maybe even a Rudiger goal if you want to get super into it. So,
hey, when I talked to my pops, I said, "Yo, pops, who you got for a goal today?" He said Rudiger. So.
All right, you heard it there first. We got Legs old man saying Rudiger for a headed goal, so we'll take it. -1.5 at plus money. Yeah, that's what Legs on. I like it. I can see a 2-0 Madrid win here. I also like Madrid in the over 1.5 or Madrid in under 4.5. Look, they're putting plus number on Mbappe goal. I'm not going to try and talk anybody out of it. It's kind of like earlier today, Holland was at a plus money number. So, like, I'm not going to try and sit here and talk anybody out of two of the best goal scorers playing football at plus numbers. So, I'm fine taking those. I love Fetty for a shot on target, sitting at plus 125. He obviously had a goal last game, but we all know where Feds likes to sit on top of the box. JD Films brings up a great point here. If at any point Madrid is 0-0 in like the 70th minute and you see a plus number on their money line, or if at any point they go down a goal, feel free to live bet them. Madrid have not lost a season opener since 08-09, and we went into the Basque Country and stomped out Bilbao 2-0 last year. Madrid simply does not lose on opening day. We don't like to do it. We definitely don't win. We definitely don't lose. That streak goes back to like 01-02 when we're talking about home openers at the Bernabeu too. So Madrid just does not like to lose, especially to start the season. Took Mbappe 2 shots on target last game. It didn't hit. You guys think it hits today? It can. Look, again, I'm always going to say this when we're talking about guys like Mbappe, is much less likely to hit than a goal, in my opinion. These guys are so clinical that when they're getting their shots off, they're typically getting good looks. And when you have as much talent giving Mbappe the ball around him as he does, it's really almost kind of hard not to finish your chances there. So do I think he can get 2 shots on target? Absolutely. Do I think he gets 2 shots on target without finding the back of the net? Probably not. Anything else you like in? I was talking to a buddy about Tchouaméni shots on target, which I still like, but what I noticed, again, this was against Atalanta, who I do think is better strength competition and who actually looked to press the ball forward against us. Tchouaméni's got a lot of defensive responsibilities, helping out the center backs there for a little get back stuff and to just kind of organize our passing out of the back a little bit better. So I saw Tchouaméni sagging a lot farther back and not taking those one-touch kind of shot opportunities at the top of the box like he has in previous years. I do still think Tuch will shoot, especially if Mallorca switch to going to like a 5-4-1 formation where they're parking the bus, because I don't care who it is. When you park the bus like that, it's always going to be extremely difficult to break down, which leads to needing to take shots from longer distance and outside the box.
I'm on Fetty shot on target. So.
I love that. Yeah, plus 125. Shop that around, find your best number. But I love Fetty shot on target as well. I'm always a big Fetty fan. Recap: it's Madrid by 1 million. Madrid and over 1.5 / minus 1.5 on the agent handicap if you want to take it there. Obviously, Hala Madrid. I'm all over Vinny assist. Vinny assist at plus 350 is one of my favorite props of the day. I think that the game might start out a little bit slow. Oh, cool. Rayo scored a fucking second. God fucking damn it. Zubamendi, of course, with a goal late for Sociedad. That was real bad.
Really? Did Zubamendi score?
Yeah, that was a real bad pick by me live.
I live bet him. Shout out
Nice.
Zubamendi.
Madrid and under 3.5 plus 100. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. I think 4.5 gives you a little bit more breathing room. But yeah, I don't know. I see Madrid scoring 2 here. I like a 2-0 Madrid win. I think clean sheet has value, like I said earlier. But yeah, under 3.5, I think it might get a little sweaty for you, but I can see that 8-ball. I wish you could do under saves for Courtois, Mallorca's keeper to make 4 or more saves at minus 115. I don't know about that.
Wow, what a good guy. Zubamendi, what a guy.
Yeah. I do like the corner spread here. See if there's nothing fun on the races. Corners is set at 9.5.
Races make me nervous for no reason.
Yeah.
Because, like, we'll just, like, start off slow, let them have possession in the first, like, 10 or 15 minutes, and they'll run up, like, 4 corners. Like, well,
I could definitely go with Madrid over 5.5 team corners as well. I do think that we'll get there. Like I said, I do. I like the corner handicap or the corner spread at -2 for +115. That gives you a push or that's no push for the draw. So just kind of shop that around and make sure you find what you like. Gary, you'll be in Mallorca tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy, Gary. It should be fucking gorgeous, I'm sure. So yeah, that's kind of all I got. Unless you guys have any more questions, comments, or concerns, I'm going to do a couple of plugs while we're sitting here. Obviously, make sure to follow me on Twitter/X and Instagram at Burrow77. Get all the tweets, all the updates. Watch me fume about referees and bitch about soccer. Feel free to check the links in the video description here to join the Discords. I am partnered with Flash from BetUS, bringing a direct-to-consumer live show every Friday night at 7 o'clock. So check out the details on that if you like. I also have my own Discord where I talk a lot of shit, post my records, got a bunch of good guys in there. We're always talking soccer, so feel free to drop in. But yeah, all right, let's see what we got here. I have a question. Can we relegate Napoli now? Why wait? Yeah, getting beat 3-0 by Verona is pretty bad. That team's just in super bad shape right now. Like, it sucks to be a Napoli fan. They did basically everything wrong you could think of doing after winning the Scudetto. So that sucks. But yeah, there's nothing I really want to attack on Mallorca as far as like shots on target goes. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm in love with Mariki or any of these wingers. The only thing I really like on Mallorca is cards and fouls, tackles too, if you have tackles markets. But yeah, for me it's all Madrid here. Look, we'll talk a little first half shots market before we get out of here, and then we'll kind of call it there.
I'm checking to see if anyone was on Real Madrid's academy or something that might get some shots on target or something.
That's true. Yeah, good look on the ex-Madrid academy players there.
Let me check this.
Betty for a shot in the first half at -120, solid.
Omar Mascarell was at Madrid. 22/13. Played one game. That's the guy right there in the middle. Yellow card, shot on target. Call your shot.
I can get behind Vinny 2 or more shots in the first half at +115. I can definitely get behind Rodrigo as well at +135. Bellingham's a little bit of a stretch, but +220 seems okay. I will caution you guys, we only had 3 shots in the first half versus Atalanta. Again, that was the first time this team has played together. That was the first full 45 minutes they had under their belt. So I caution you a little bit on getting too overzealous in the first half shots market. I know all the numbers will look mad tempting, but I just want to throw that out there. We did only have 3 shots in the first half against Atalanta, and then pace picked up in the second half where we kind of dominated, and I almost expect to see the same thing here. That's a big thing with Mallorca, is they're going to sit in a lower block and they're going to try and let us wear out their legs and play the best defense possible, give away a lot of fouls, give away a lot of free kicks. So if anything, I do like Rodrigo because he's probably going to be our primary set piece taker. He doesn't really bury him into the wall, but unless he's finding somebody for service, he's going to get credit for shots a lot of times. Who on Madrid gets a card? We already kind of went over this. Vinny, Tooch, Carvajal.
I'm going Vinny right away.
Yeah, I mean, right. There's bad blood here between Mallorca and Vinny. This stadium, these fans hate Vinny Jr. They're going to be booing him. They're going to be chanting bullshit at him. Hopefully we don't see any fucking racism and bullshit like that. where the match has to be stopped and we can just play a good match and get the fuck out of here with some aggressive home field chirping, which, you know, we're not going to diss fans for being passionate. Just don't be racist fucking scumbags. It's pretty easy, right?
Yeah, just try not to be pieces of shit.
So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up there. Please, please, please remember to like and subscribe here on YouTube. It costs you guys absolutely nothing. It helps me out a ton. I will continue to bring you guys live looks like this with Leg, with Nick, my buddy NYC Gunna, who's lives actually over in England. He's an Arsenal guy, but he's very good at EPL. I'm gonna try and have him on here. Flash may or may not join us on occasion as well. So make sure you're subscribed and you'll get the updates. I will update every Monday on what games I'm doing for the week. I post that update to YouTube as well, so you'll get it all there if you don't see it through Twitter or Instagram, where you can follow me right here. Also, be sure to follow Leg at A Young Leg and at 2FootTalk. Those links are right down here in the video description as well. Check out some merch if you want Burrows hats, if you want Puta Barca shirts, if you want just generally swagged out shit. We got a bunch of it. So, yeah, that's all I got.
All right, a la Madrid. Madrid by a million.
Facts. Madrid by a million. Thanks for coming on, Leg. We out of here. Oaks out. Doses.
Peace.
Run that outro. We outside.